Hello everybody, MicroSpecGamer here. So today I'll be reviewing the Predator in Mist, and it says no fog because there is one with fog here. Keep getting this weird error which for some reason multiplied by, I'm not sure what it is, but there's an error here that just happens. But so far it doesn't seem like it really affects the game, except that he will probably kill me still, so he has that ability. And let's just put him into ignore players. Don't forget to subscribe and like to the video, guys. It does help me a lot and does help the channel. So let's see his design here, and he's very quick. I'm probably gonna have to disable him as well so he doesn't move too much. So it looks like, I'm not sure where he's from, what his lore is or story, because I know some of the monsters, they do have a lore or story, or some of them are just like direct characters, which I know, like the Hulk. Everyone knows who he is, or at least most people. So he has this weird, I'm not sure if it's like porcupine hair or just plain hair or fur on his back, but it looks like a lizard with like, he has hair, like strands of hair. These seem like those red eyes I put in most thumbnails when they have like someone creepy or something creepy going on, just that they're yellow this time. His teeth, pretty sharp. As you saw, he has the shouting. It kind of reminds me of one of the bosses in Elden Ring, which they kept killing you just by shouting at me. And he has these claws here, so he's like, it looks like a combination of a T-Rex combined with like a lizard and some weird mutation of all of them together. So let's see how good he is. And also, I can also change his skill, but this scaling doesn't really do much. It just increases his size, but doesn't really increase his abilities. I can make him as small as me, but he will pretty much still kill me. He walks pretty funny when he's tiny. I'm probably gonna be testing this on every NPC, or yeah, every DrgBase NPC. He's gonna kill me. That shout, well, he's fast. He's actually even more, I think he's more terrifying when he's smaller, because you would not expect him to do, you would not expect him to run that fast. Yeah, that is terrifying. I think he's definitely scary when he's small, because you just don't expect him to kill you that easily from being that tiny. So let's see how powerful he is. I'm gonna be using, what should I use here? Relationship. I mean, he's probably gonna attack anyone here. I've made him tiny just because I just want to see how terrifying it would be normally. But let's put him to the regular one. And I'm not sure where that sound came from. Hopefully not copyrighted, but it sounds kind of like a new sound. That's really something that's taken from. I wouldn't be surprised if it's from like third party or something like that. But we'll see. I'm going to be putting, I have a bunch of other ones here. I have this one I've never seen. I'm probably going to check that out. It's like day 2017 or something. It's completely different from the day 17. But let's see what I can do here. I'm really going to be using SpongeBob instead of the Hulk. I'm going to be using the Hulk after, but let's see if SpongeBob can do anything here. Right, he's gonna be annoying, but I'm sure he's gonna take care of it. Even he's tired of SpongeBob's screams. Well, they're pretty much getting slaughtered. I feel like his animation got better, probably because it was updated so many times already, which I didn't check before. I have to go and check that out. So far you can see he managed to take a group of SpongeBobs. I'm sure he cannot take the level 1000. Like this one, they're just too overpowered. What about a bunch of Garys? Garys they cannot even get close to him. Sandy. Okay, maybe I should put more Sandys. That wasn't really fair. They're definitely giving him more of a fight. She has probably the better range of the bunch. But yeah, they're just pretty much pushing him super far, but not really doing enough damage. What is that weird sound? I know these characters are from one of the games, SpongeBob games. They're not really from the canon, like the actual anime, from the actual show. I don't know why I said anime for SpongeBob. It's actually a cartoon. But so far, they're just pushing him. They're just whipping him around the map, not doing enough damage to actually kill him. Whatever you're saying, he still gets slaughtered. Oh, he just killed like half of them with his shout. He's making like a vortex just by screaming. I think I've heard you enough, Sandy. You talk too much. That's just the one who talks too much in here. But let's see if Patrick can do anything. He seems to be weaker than the rest of them. He's definitely getting beat down. But to be fair, Patrick would be one of those characters who would probably try to attack anything. You know, because he's one of the dumbest fictional characters in animation. What about Mr. Krabs? I mean, they're definitely pushing him back. But he just killed a bunch of them, and there's just one more. Mr. Krabs is weaker than most of them, most of the characters here. And for the last one, a bunch of Squidwards. He should have the best range ability with his music. Just gonna be putting a bunch of Squidwards. They're definitely doing a lot of damage to him. Yeah, they're actually doing more damage than everyone else. He can actually turn invisible or camouflage. I mean, so he's part chameleon then. Or is this just a camouflage? I'm not sure if it's a camouflage or I'm actually going invisible. I guess when he's damaged, he uses this as an advantage. It's a very cool feature. Never seen this for an NPC. I mean, I know there's NPCs that can go invisible, but not when they're like damaged. Like, you have to implement that. Did you kill all of them? Seems like it. But yeah, this is pretty cool. Like, you will not be able to tell where he is if you're very far. I mean, if it wasn't for the glowing eyes. You can just see floating glowing eyes in the shadow. I'm gonna be putting him against Abomination. I'm not sure if that will change anything, but it is. I mean, Abomination is doing some damage, but to be fair as well, Abomination did not have enough firepower. Predator is still. I mean, he is kind of similar to Predator from Alien vs Predator, if you guys know. Because he can go invisible. Predator in the mist. Maybe that's where the name came from. So let's see what else I can use here to make him fight. I have these Slender Fortress NPCs, which I think they're kind of overkill. Gypsy Danger, my previous one I showed before. You know what? I'm actually gonna be putting one of them. And I'm going to be putting a bunch of the mists. I'm going to be putting. Well, he has quite a lot of health, so I think this should be enough for a good fight. They're not really doing enough damage. I mean, they are chipping his health, but it's not enough. And they have this acidic ability. You can see how they're rushing. But they're no match for a giant machine. I think it'll be terrifying though if you see this shadow, like invisible shadow just stalking you in a dark map. This NPC would be terrifying in a dark map. I can't see his health. So they are doing a lot of damage. Half his health already. This actually might be a closer fight than I thought. They're actually doing a lot of work to Gypsy right now. He's getting damaged a lot. But he is pretty much winning. It's a very close fight so far. They have the range advantage with the shout, while he has the attack power and the health. This is the last one. Is he not gonna attack him? No, he's dead. 84 health, like nothing. That was a close fight. A group of mist monsters versus Gypsy Danger, and he only has like what? Less than maybe 1/10 of his health. Pretty crazy. Yeah, he actually managed to beat them, but I thought he would actually stomp them completely. I completely obliterate all that group. And for the last one, guys, as you probably would know who I'm gonna put against. The Hulk, he's like the ultimate test, unless if it's an overpowered NPC like Bill Cipher or like someone else that's even more powerful. I would not put them against anyone, like I would not put them against Hulk immediately. So let's put them. I'm gonna give him the fight as usual, he says. And I'm gonna be putting quite a lot of them because I feel like you have to understand that Hulk can probably kill a bunch of Gypsy Dangers as well, so this should be absolutely nothing to him once he goes Warbreaker. And I'm not sure if he got pushed back, but he went pretty far on the edge of the map. And they're destroying my frame rate with that shout. I feel like the Hulk will probably go Warbreaker before he even gets to them. And that will be a close for this entire fight right here. Well, never mind. They didn't let them go Warbreaker. That's one of the only NPCs that actually managed to defeat him before he goes Warbreaker. I mean, that's one of the ways to kill the Hulk. Pretty much, Thanos in the comics, I'm sure, defeated the Hulk before he can get too powerful. The point of killing him is to defeat him when he's at his, like, in beginning. I want to see if one can actually defeat the Hulk here. Okay, so maybe not. It's a bunch of them can defeat the Hulk, but it's only they have to have the window of Hulk when he's stunned and before he goes Warbreaker. Otherwise, once he recovers, they're dead. Like this guy right here just got like vaporized. Well guys, that'll be the end of the video. Hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and turn notification bells for more videos like these. And we'll see the next NPCs. I should probably use this one. For some reason there's no error now, but this fog caused an error before. And you can see this is pretty terrifying since you cannot really see him if he blends in like this. You can just see his eyes. This would be great for probably a Slender map or a map with a bunch of trees and it's dark. Also, playing as this monster would be kind of creepy. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and just don't forget, more videos are coming as usual, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Bye bye.